So yeah, I just wanted to make a video. I just woke up a couple of minutes ago. Still the homeless person that you have made me. I'm laughing because wow, what a beautiful time to be alive, to be enjoying this celibate, child-free, friend-free, pet-free freedom that I never had for 30 years now plus. So anyway, I just wanted to do this video and upload it for anybody that will be wanting to do any sort of adventure, because especially for black people, everything is, I don't know what to say, let me not even go into it here. Especially for black people, for people that don't like to travel, for you mamas that love to follow your mommies, as if you can't do little things by yourself on your own. You can't self-validate yourself on your own. You can't create adventure in the hurt that Mother Nature have given unto all of us and enjoy life to the beam on your own. Because everything you want to he say, she say, other people's philosophy to validate yourself. And this is also for a lot of the youngies on this earth, the Gen Zs and the ones under them that have told to practice celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free, because I've told you the pedophilia going on this earth. I've been talking about how it was going to be worse than this 13, 15, 16 and above years ago, and really it's taking place. And for that person who asked me what you can do to prevent, what if you have given birth already with a narcissist, or how do you prevent your children from this? There is no prevention. They are in your churches, in your mosque, your Buddhists in the centers. I've told you before, they are in your buses, they are at your kindergarten, they are every fucking where. They are in your children's schools, they are when you leave them with your parents, they will be at their grandparents' house. They can be their uncles, their aunties, their nephews, their nieces, their cousins, their neighbors. They are every fucking where. So as long as we all know, even if I know you are all pretending, as long as we are all aware of what this hate has become, for you youngies that don't want to end up like the adults before you, who wants you to help them continue this pedophilia of generational madness, crankness, mentally, emotionally, psychologically brokenness that can never be fixed. As long as you are all around, you can hear me. My story is not a story that is being told by other people. I am still alive in person telling my story. Be wise. There is nothing you are missing on this earth. As long as you know how damaged this earth is, bringing into this earth again another child is evil. Protect your unborns, your ovaries, leave them in paradise. Go to another planet in your next life and breed there. Your job here is to enjoy your life to the fullest, your best life. Because in as much as we are all aware that Mother Nature gave us everything on this earth to enjoy together, but you have crooks like your pedo bomb pussy Bill Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, and all the rich and miserable of different category controlling the whole world, where in 2024 people are still talking of immigration, talking of asylum seeking, talking of homelessness, talking of people without food, talking of people without jobs, talking of all this rubbish. It's not supposed to be taking place. But like I said, since we are here now and we know this is what it is because of the damaged adults of generational miserability running this earth from different categories, your job is to know that life is not difficult, because this is what they try to make you do by making sure they created a pedophilia like this called pandemic to control you youngies, especially you Gen Zs. They know whether they are your parents, these narcissists, they are everywhere, in families, in everywhere as friends. They know what you need. They know you will need the latest iPhone. They know you will need money to do this or that. They know you will need money to travel. Little things like building a tent like this, they know you will not be able to do it. So you will need a more comfortable place even when it is summer. Look at, this is where I woke up right now, okay? I'm homeless, but look at the beauty. Imagine this is summer. You can enjoy this by yourself in a more natural, close to nature way. They don't want you to know all of this. This is why they created this pandemic, to give you crumble money, buy you iPhones, buy you whatsoever they know you will need, the latest whatsoever man-made bullshit that can't give you oxygen, that will not go 6 feet with you, to control you, to own you. So as long as you have heard what I've said, that there are crooks and pedophilic adults of different categories controlling the wealth that Mother Nature gave all of us, as long as you are aware, especially you Gen Z, your job is to make availability of comfortability for yourself by your own self. You need to make comfortable situations come for your own self by yourself. It's not difficult. It is very, very, as I'm here now, yesterday, I ate bread with some little rucola inside and some sauces that I've been carrying around for more than 1 month, and some cheese I bought a couple of weeks ago. I ate it. Am I not still alive? As I'm here, nobody controls me. I'm celibate, I'm child-free, I'm friend-free, I'm pet-free. I'm not owned by any bumbleclat. The money I'm using to eat all of this, there are debts piled up on my head because of these generational adults who want to put independent divine beings like me in situations like this so they can control them and then troop and flood their spaces with stalker, predator, sexist men and women because they put people in situation of homelessness. Usually I sit on a bench like this the whole day and everything, and cold was beginning to enter inside my body. I said, no, I have to look for a better way before my money finishes. I went to buy this. Okay, this is, they did a very, very good sales for me because it's sales period, and I bought it around 103 euros. So this tent now, I can use it for summer, for winter, for everything. Maybe even if I have my own house now, I feel like going on a tenting day for 1 day or hiking or whatsoever. I take this tent with me, and I'm going to show you how to fold it. It will be so small, and you will be shocked how comfortable it will be for you to carry it around. Little things like this are things you need to know how to do by yourself. You create these things, this comfortability for yourself. People taught me this, and now I'm going to teach you people. This is how the head is supposed to be. You teach the positive things around instead of, I don't know, continuing a pedophilia that everybody are aware of. Everybody are quiet. Everybody, you are all pretending. Me, I'm not a pretender, I've told you. Now that I'm aware that this is a generational worldwide, it has nothing to do with race or color or age. It's a worldwide pedophilia, and you have all watched it happen to me for the past 30 years. I will repeat over and over again, where I was raped above 30 times with this the same pedophilic rubbish you call pandemic in your useless so-called motherland you called Africa, above 30 times rape. I'm in your Western world where you say you have human rights. I've been raped, abused, and assaulted by men and women of white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even black people in this fucking Western world. The only happiness that I'm just having is that I'm in Sweden, a place where I have found peace that I didn't find elsewhere when it comes to living within human beings. Because with myself, I've always had my peace. But living around human beings, the peace I've found, I'm 15 years in Europe, 30 years plus on this earth. This Sweden, I've come to find it around human beings. And I'm happy that they are Swedish people. I will continue to repeat, disgusted at their fellow Swedish joining these foreigners in this land to pedo clown, pedo talk, go around, pedo mumble like idiots. You see, you just see full-grown adults pedo mumbling around, fooling themselves. I'm looking at you. I don't know if you think I can see through you like glasses already. Talk less of your pedo mumbling, talking pedo shit around me. Then I will not be a fool to give you attention. Am I your mommy? No. I'm not your therapist as well. You won't get any attention from me. I have my own life to live. I've been there for everybody for 30 years. Now I'm focusing on myself. You don't like what you hear, you hug a moving train. So for those of you that have ears, continue to hear. Nobody can give you oxygen. Nobody can give you a second life if you are 6 feet today. Not even your biological mothers or father. I've told you, any adults that don't deserve respect must not be given respect to. Respect, you need to respect yourself to be able to give people respect. And then when you are giving people respect, it should be reciprocated. But if they are not, irrespective of their ages, if they are not respecting themselves, give them the disrespect they deserve. The same thing goes to me. Me, myself too, if I'm not respecting myself, whether now, whether in the future as an old person, disrespect me too. Because I cannot be expecting respect from people when I'm not giving it. So me, I'm just saying my own. You youngies, Gen Z, gather your life together. Life is sweet. Don't let anybody see. When you start, you already know that there are crooks, like I've said 2 times already in this video, controlling this wealth from generation to generation from different classes. They are all there in your political, your religious places, your high industries, your entertainment industry, your multi-million-dollar companies, and they are everywhere. You turn. Every fucking where these pedophiles, they are there. Since you already now know, your job is to make sure you wake up in the morning, you are happy you have hands and legs. The positivity, if it's here, it's going to be all over your body for the rest of the day. So when you are grateful to have breath, oxygen that no human beings can give you, you have hands and legs, wake up in the morning. Be grateful for life. When you are already grateful with positivity in your head like that, the whole of your day will be positive. But when you wake up, which means you are continuously giving them your mental health and your sanity to control because of the evil they are using, or the evil tactics they are using to control this earth, you will be blah, blah, blah the whole day and for the rest of your life. So your job is to create positivity for yourself. Enjoy your best life. Be positive. Be independent on time and leave your parents' house, because mommy and your daddy know you will need the latest iPhone, the latest toys, the latest this, the latest that. They will dress you, they will obligate you, they will permit you to go to the street and be pedo talking like they are also doing, because they want this pedophilia to continue from generation. A lot of them even enjoy it. A lot of the adults, before you enjoy this pedo madness that they used to break independent people into pieces, they make them jobless, they make them like they've been doing to me. They want to be saying it's 5 years. It's not 5 years. This routine, in Africa, I used to sleep on that bench like this. It used to be a little bit wider. Under, I will enter. A lot of kids on the street, they sleep like that in Africa, where they are being raped, abused, molested. Because of what? Food, hunger, abuse. I told a guy inside the gym the other day, was surprised at my story. When I saw his energy was changing, I had to cut the conversation, because I don't like talking to people in person and then their energy changes. They want to become sad. I don't tell people my story because I want you to be sad. I'm telling it to you for you to know it happens, and for you to be positive and pass the positivity and the truth to other people. I even told him that not only in this Europe I'm passing through this bullshit. I showed him where I was operated because he was like, oh, you are very strong, let me help you. I said, no. It's like an exercise. He said also for him it's like an exercise. I said, me too. I'm not working at the moment. I'm trying to gather my documents together and everything. I have my Swedish bank account and my Swedish social number now. I just need to open my bank account. I was just explaining to him, but you look really strong. Ooh, if somebody sees you on a normal day, they won't know you are this strong. I said, yes, it's been a long time coming. So we started, as we were conversing, I told him how I've been in this situation for a very long time. It's not today. It didn't start in this Europe. As a child, before the age of 9, I hucked everything on this earth to survive while I was being raped, abused, and molested. That I even ate sand. They say hunger beats people on the head. I want to see anybody that have eaten sand to survive. I did. I ate unripe fruit. I ate guava that led to me being operated. Because my ex-useless stepmother was using hunger abuse to whip me in the house with my ex-biological useless rapist brother. That when my father comes back home, I will try to tell him, daddy, this woman, she does it, he will not want to believe. I always tell, because when she knows that my dad is about to come back home, because he was a traveler, he had buses, trailers, and everything that was working, so he was from one city to another. When they know that he's about to come back home, she will make us eat well, dress better, and he will not know that these things has been happening in the house. She took our children away from the house, my ex-biological step-brothers and sisters, to our brothers and sisters that were rich, so that the neighbors will not ask, why are you making only the children of other wives go through this stress of hawking your own children? No. So she removed them from the scene on time. So when everybody will be sleeping by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the midnight, I'm on the street as a child, hawking, while being predated. This you're predating, you're stalking, is not today. See, it's been a long time fucking coming. When 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, kids are sleeping, I am on the streets. Some will come, they will tell my ex-biological brother, take this 200 naira, go and bring change from the opposite shop there. Before he crosses to the opposite side to go on, they've already raped me and abused me before before he comes back. This is in your Africa above 30 times they did this to me. everywhere. I've seen shit that nobody can see. I've told you people, if they give all of you on this earth a drop of water I've passed through, you won't survive. So I wrote in a new song I will release anytime I also like. But I know you have your microphones in your phones and your lights and your pedal devices everywhere. You've heard the song already in anti-prima because I don't give a fuck. I will never accept any apology from any full-grown adult who knew what they were doing and still did it anyway. This is why I don't do nonsense, because I don't tolerate it. So I'm in Europe now. I've been on this routine of homelessness, job abuse, financial abuse, why I've been raped, abused, molested by men and women. In Italy, you did it to me more than 10 times there. In Paris, more than 10 times. As even you gave me cherry on the cake during the peak of pandemic. 10, 11 policies, white, Arabic, and Asiatic race. A black woman was one of them. You raped me 2 times. In Germany, I just left Berlin now. I was grabbed in the ass and the breast in prestigious hotels, restaurants. I'm talking of 5 stars, I'm talking of Michelin stars that when I call out their rapist behavior of my ass touching, they close my waitress contract. The whole world is watching. You are pretending as if you don't know what is going on. Me, I've told you I'm not a pretender. If I'm walking on the street, you see, I want to show people that you can live on this earth with narcissistic, mentally, emotionally, psychologically damaged human beings and not have anything to do with them. The same reason I also did sharing apartments for people to know you can be in situations like this and share apartments with people and not have anything to do with them. Good money, good money. Hello, how you doing? You go your way. Because your life is your life. What you make out of your life is what is going to be. Else other people will make out of it what they want it to be for you. I've been on this routine, so let nobody come and tell me sorry to. I'm not hearing. See, this is my ear. You said I hear you say I'm autistic. I'm deaf to pedophiles, to evildoers that know what they are doing and they still do it. There are people that they rape once they are dead. I'm carrying above 30, 40 rape, abuse, assault, molest. I can't even count it, but I'm still here. You must know I'm not an ordinary person. I've told you people I'm a god of my own self. I'm not a god to nobody. Independent divinity. I'm glad I didn't fall into your trap, because you put people in conditions like this when they are now hopeless, choiceless, they don't know what they do. These stalker predators, men and women psychopaths roaming everywhere, even involving innocent children that they bet egoistically into this rubbish, using children's hair to sweep curses, to buy curses for nothing, generational miserability and curses for nothing, woes for nothing. Then you will not flood the spaces of these people you put in situations like this with stalker predators, men and women, and women. Before you know, the person will not have a choice than to follow one person home. This is now why yesterday night I was just telling myself, this is what they've been doing. They think everybody are like them. I hear people go to the club, the next day they'll say, oh, I went to the club with a boy, I went home after the club with a girl or with a boy. How can you go to a club, you will just see a stranger, you will go home and fuck and suck and those rubbish with somebody you don't know before? This is why you people put up these things and you think how I was going to fall in the trap of this rubbish. I've told you people, anybody that have fucked, if you are a man or a woman, you have fucked anybody, more than 2 people. You are a prostitute, you are a cougar, you are olosho, you are a gbeagia, you are kuna, you are puta, you are prostituta. That is what you are, man or woman. I don't care. I want you people to know how divine and clean I am. I'm not on anybody's category. Nobody is competing with any of you. I've told you, remove my name from your pedophilia. I'm not in your category. Your pedo-born pussy Bigot, Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, and all your Putin, Biden, and rich and miserable blood clatty controlling this earth. They can't get to my level. They will never, ever. Talk less of you bunch of idiots under them. I don't know what you are looking for, but what you are looking for, you will look for it elsewhere. So I told this guy, ow, I've been in this situation. He was shocked. I said I was operated. I said as I'm here, you're looking at me. Because he was talking about the tattoo on my belly. This tattoo that was done with knife on my belly. He was talking about it, that it looks fine. So I told him the story how a verm was killed on top of my stomach, inside my stomach, with a knife that was put on top of my stomach by my great-grandfather, that I was really small. It was like, I say yes, it happens a lot. It's called ude in Nigeria, or in Africa it happens a lot also. Maybe it happens in Europe, you won't know the name. I've never ever been familiar with it, but I know it's everywhere. And then I have that stomach problem. The worm, almost when it walks up to here, it can kill you. So this is why he designed my stomach after killing it to make it look better. A lot of people does it too. And then at the same time, I told him how I was hunger abused by my ex-stepmother, like I was saying in this story before, that she will use hunger abuse to beat me, put me on the street. I'm there hawking, took her children away from the house so that neighbor will not question her. And then when nobody's there, I'm being raped, abused, and assaulted, I had to eat sand, eat guava, eat everything on the surface of this earth to survive so that I don't die of hunger. The day this appendix almost killed me, I cried. My stepmother did not give a fuck. It was neighbor, because when I'm crying and it's attracting neighbors, hey, what is happening to you? I said I'm dying, my stomach. The thing was, when your heart is pumping, boom, boom, boom. This particular place where I did the appendix operation here, you can see it here. This particular place where I was operated was pumping out like this, like this, like this. When we got to, when she finally wanted to take me to the hospital, she first of all took me to the market. We go to the bus stop. I said, Mommy, let's enter bus, because I used to call her Mommy. She can never be my mommy again. Nobody can. I am my own mother, my own brother, sister, uncle, auntie, friend. My generations end with me. My ovaries in paradise, pop another champagne for me, let's go. Anyway, she took me away from home. We got to the bus stop. I was like, Mommy, let's enter bus. Yeah, I don't have money for bus. So yeah, let's walk, follow me. Walk with me. We walked from my house. Instead of her to take me to the hospital that we were going to, she first of all went to the market. She would gossip on the street. I was there crying along her. I want to die, I want to die. This woman did not give a fuck. When we finally got to the hospital, the doctor was shocked. He was like, I'm not a specialist in what I think this child is suffering from, but this is appendix. Please take her immediately to this doctor. He gave us address. This woman, instead of her to take me to the hospital and wait for my father to come and meet us at the hospital, she took me home. I was on the ground crying. The same thing my own biological mother that said she gave me everything was doing to me when I was under my menstruation. She will kick my head. She will even spit on my head when I'm eating. My own, this one is not stepmother alone, biological mother too. That's why she herself, she will never be my mother till I die. She will kick my head when I'm under my menstruation and say I'm pretending. Are you the only one that is seeing menstruation? In Africa, everybody know. Me and one other girl, I don't want to even call her name because I don't have any connection with them again. When we are under our menstruation, the whole city will want to gather because there are people that really pass through I hated menstruation since I was a child, even if I'm proud to be a woman. Because I know I'm not going to give birth. I don't see any. By now, I'm supposed to have removed my ovary. You put me on hunger abuse, jobless financial abuse, so that I will not have money and to take care of myself, because you want to put me in a situation where I will not bow down, or where I will not be a victim of predator stalkers that will not take me home and say they are taking care of me. Woe betide all of you. I'm independent for life. Look at these highs. Independent, divine, grace, pain. Queen girl, not queen. Queen and king put together is what I am. Let me put wet lips on my mouth so that you will say Arab very well. You know, anything I do, you think your miserable lives can come and revolve around my divine existence. It will never happen. Anything I'm doing, I'm aware. You calculate what I eat, what I drink, anything I'm wearing, you are there. Pedo-calculating it with your Arab and Amond Ales. 2024 is about to finish, right? I'm inside the code. Every one of you are pretending you are behind doors, enjoying your perfect life in your miserability conditions internally, whether you like it or not. You are all misery looking for company. Me, I'm inside code, yet I'm still better than all of you. You can never share my happiness with me. I'm telling you, I shared it for 30 years with all of you. You will never ever. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. Go and meet them. Then as I'm putting this now, you say Arab, are we? Good for you. But I've told you, when you are nominating your cohorts, your fellow pedophile, you must know you are nominating them for your cougar mother, your cougar father, your cougar bloodline. That maybe fucked more than 20, 30 people before they gave birth to you. That's why you think everybody are like you. Me, I'm not in your category. I've told you, if you have fucked more than 2 people on this earth, you are a lotion, you are a puta, you are a STD, ETD, MTD, HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes carrier. That's why I'm glad nobody's coming near me, directly or indirectly, with your sexic infatuations or pedophilic rejected lies. Like I was saying, instead of my stepmother to take me straight to the hospital, she took me home. Hey, your father will come and take you to the hospital by himself. I was dying. The same thing my own biological mother would do to me. Even when I'm eating her food, she will spit on my head because I said no to prostitution. In this Europe, yes. When my father finally came, my eyes were almost closed. I don't know how he was able to magically take me from my house to that hospital that was a little bit far from where we were staying. When we got there, the doctor, if you see everybody just rushing, injection, I was saying, please don't let me die, I remember, don't let me die, don't let me die. Before, I was saying, don't let me die. That was the last word I remember I was saying before I slept off with the injection they gave me. When I woke up, the doctor was telling my father, if you had stayed another 1 minute, I just checked if the video is still running. If you have stayed another 1 minute to 10 minutes, this child would have been dead. That is the operation. I also have, in this the same stomach, Ude. In this the same stomach, appendix operation. In this the same stomach, I have ulcer. In this the same stomach, I've been putting me on food and hunger abuse. In this the same stomach, when my menstruation come, I will want to die. Then on my body to talk, when you say my knee, I was operated, I was handicapped for almost, for around 1 year. Only me, yet I don't look like what I've been through. Then you would think you can put a divine independent being like me in situations like this for 30 years plus. Then you will tell me you are testing me. Testing me to give me what? Man-made whatsoever that can't give me oxygen? Things that my fellow human beings that have blood in their veins, bettered by women with pussy like me, made, that can't give me oxygen. You will say you are testing me with all of this and all the rape, abuse, and assault and molest you have been doing to me since the past 30 years plus to give me what? To give me what? Me, I'm still asking you, to give me what? There is nothing you are going to give to me that will justify the evil you have all done to me. My ear, I don't hear sorry. I'm allergic to saying sorry. You say I'm autistic, I'm deaf to your sorry or to your bullshit, your pedophilic mumbling you do, that you will do to your grave so that you like it or not. And I'm blind also to all of you pedophiles. I don't see you. I'm human-phobic to every of you pedophilic humans involved in this shit. There are people 6 feet because of this nonsense. This, you see, I'm still talking for the younger generations to wake up and deal with you useless damaged adults before them. And I'm also still talking for those few ones that went to their grave without justice. And I'm still talking for the 1% innocent people on this earth that are already confused. They don't even know what to do, because once you have given birth already into this earth, you are connected to these people for eternity. Because that child you can't protect. You can't say you are going to carry your child 24 hours like this. Your child will not go to school. Your child will not go to kindergarten. Your child will not be around other children. You lie. You lie. I'm just telling you so that you won't say Adora did not tell you. There is no solution to it. The best thing is just keep those innocent children in paradise. Leave them alone. Go to other planets in your next life and breathe there. Because this planet Earth is 100% kaput. There is nothing you can do about it. The word is enough for the wise. Anyway, let me just run this up real quick because I don't want to talk too much. I have other audios I'm going to be uploading. You are going to be seeing it. So lastly, I'm still in this situation real quick because as you know, on the 25th, I left the apartment I was staying because of the pedophilic blood clotting shit they were doing. I have 2 videos I made. Go and look at it in my YouTube where they were exposing themselves, pedo-talking men and women. They go to shared apartments pretending to be sharing apartments when they know they are there to pedo-clown, when they know they are there to pedo-predate people sexually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. So you Gen Z, whether you like it or not, if you are going to be giving birth or be doing sharing apartments up and down, I want you to also experience it for your own self, but you must be careful. Through my own story, you will have sense too. But do it and know what I'm talking about. Because these people, they come either alone or in group or in couples, roaming apartments, hold cargoes, fools, big for nothing adults, misery looking for companies everywhere. I've told you they're everywhere. I'm still in this situation because I still don't want to call the name of you, this agency that is holding my money back. My money, I paid you 4,000 krona, 4,000 krona, 4 plus 4, even 2 years, 5 years old, no, 4 plus 4, 8. I stayed 2 weeks in that apartment, which makes it, I gave you 4,000 krona for the rent, 4,000 krona for the deposit. I stayed 2 weeks, which is half of 1 month. So you are supposed to give me 2,000 krona for my fucking, don't do that bullshit around me. Go to your useless, disgusting mother. She should kill you there. You are a pedo nobody, rejected stranger. Idiot, move it. Big for nothing, poor and miserable. Is your mate that is one pussy big get Obama and Trump sitting on millions and billions on your head. You're on the street pedo clowning. That dog now you are carrying there, nobody knows what you do to the dog behind doors. Idiots that fuck dogs and children, child predator and dog predators. Before that moron interrupted his disgusting mother, let me go home. The rent I paid, so I said I paid 4,000 rent, 4,000 krona for rent, 4,000 krona for deposits. I stayed 2 weeks in that fucking apartment, which is half of the month. They're supposed to give me back my 4,000 krona deposit and 2,000 krona. Half of the month I didn't stay remaining rent, right? See, now these people, they are not sending my money. But even if they have even sent it, the money would have still not been enough for me to, because when I calculated renting a service studio apartment where I have everything inside for me alone, is around, I talked to the agent, I can see something of around 5,000 kronas. Then this room I rented was around 4,000 krona. They didn't initially want a deposit. I wanted to pay a deposit just in case, because it's better like that. And then the landlady later said she wanted a deposit. So I said, I was even going to tell you I was going to pay, even if it's 2,000 krona or something krona deposits, just in case. So if you look at it, now me, I'm happy I've done the sharing apartment of the room. It doesn't make sense. If I had enough money, I would have not even done the room sharing in an apartment. I've done it before. I've understand what I wanted to understand, or I've understood what I wanted to understand. That is the same thing that I know that I know. But for people that get to a city first and you want to save money, sharing a room in an apartment is good for you. Then to save a little money, then you will now use my story to know that you can be in an apartment, shared apartment with people, and not be involved with them in any way. You are not obligated to be involved with anybody because you are sharing apartment with them. But if you have sufficient money to rent your own little apartment, it's also better too. So me now, I've done that in Berlin, I've done that in France, everything. I already know what I want to know. I just also did it in Malmo to also give more enlightenment to the younger generations listening to me, if my videos will not be banded or shadow banded like you people do all the time. So even if I had my money back, the money to rent my own service apartment together is plus 100 krona, which is not even too much, because if I can rent my own service studio apartment for 5,000 kronas and a room in an apartment 4,000 krona, from 2,000 krona and above, you see, for a room. But if I can't afford the one of 5,000 krona, is even better. Right? Exactly. But I was not even having that sufficient money to rent it. This is why I took the room in the first place. So as it was not good for me, they started their pedo cleaning sheets, and then I called them out on more a cleaning, because the landlady will not stay in the apartment for 1 week. She will come and she will be the one to be cleaning. I said, for what? You didn't live in this apartment. I didn't see you for 1 week. You can't be coming and be cleaning for full-grown adults. You are not their mothers. You are not their mates. You are not their sisters. You are not their nothing. This is wrong. Since we are in the apartment, you tell us we share it. Each day, the common areas, we clean it. Everybody clean their room. That is how it's supposed to be, right? She said, I said, then why are you not doing that? You can't come and be cleaning. This is not good for my personality that you did not stay in the apartment. Whether you are the landlady for real or not the landlady for real, but you were not in this apartment for 1 week now, right? She said, yes. I said, then why are you cleaning it? We have been inside this apartment. I've been seeing this full-grown pedophilic adult, pedo talk, pedo mumbo, morning, afternoon, and night, without cleaning the apartment. It's not fair that you come and be cleaning it on our behalf. You are nobody's wife. You are nobody's sister. You are nobody's auntie. You are nobody's housemaid here. Anyway, the next couple of minutes or hours, I was sent a message. The co-tenant said, unfortunately, they can't live with you. I said, me, myself, I can't live with them. If you come to my cupboard, the room I rented, in the cupboard, I didn't put my clothes on hanger. I only put my jacket, my trouser I was wearing, and 2 shirts. I didn't put anything. I folded all my clothes after I finished washing them. I said no, because my spirit has already told me I was not going to stay there for long. So that was the reason why I left that apartment. All their pedophilic behavior, rubbish behavior, they were just behaving. So now that I've done the sharing apartment, I also have my experience. No problem. Now my social number is out. My bank account, if they have returned this money for me, it would have not still be enough for me to rent a service studio apartment, and I would have not also gone to an hotel, because in the hotel and hostels they were bringing this same pedophilic shit was going on there. Your pedo diddlers, child fucking marias, your Arab among Annas everywhere, men and women, even with children, coming to hotel to pedo clown, to pedo talk, to pedo predator. I don't even know if they were coming there to fuck their children as well, because you know there is nothing you people cannot do now. I would have also not gone to an hostel or an hotel, even if I had the money, apart from the fact that I don't. So if these motherfuckers even have sent me my money, this housing agency have sent me my money by now, I would have done this week now that just ended, my social number is out. I would have gone to do my ID card. I booked my ID card appointment 3 times now, because no money, I couldn't do it. They didn't return my money, so I couldn't do my ID card. I've been to the bank. They said the only thing I need more is just my ID card, since I have my social number now. You see, the whole thing I planned to do this week, you blocked it. My ID card, I booked 3 times, I could not do it the whole week. If I had done my ID card, I take it to the bank, I have my Swedish bank account, because I don't want to be putting my money in other bank accounts. If I am in Sweden and I'm living there, my money is supposed to be going to Swedish bank account. But as it is right now, we will see if I will just go back to the job, since job offers that I had. If they can pay me with my international bank account for a couple of days, then when I get my Swedish bank account next week, I take it back. They change my IBAN to my Swedish bank account, because I cannot remain like this. I have to pay the debts of the money, these tents that was sent to me. This money, the money I used to buy these tents, is money that was sent to me. I have to pay it back, because it's not my money. The people that gave it to me, they are not billionaires. I need to pay back these debts that you are all purposely piling up on my head. You are there pretending like you don't know what you are doing, especially you blacks. Later you want to say, Galeria, do you this? You will perish in those your dirty project homes, your dirty black Africa, your dirty neighborhood. You are there joining them to practice pedophilia when you are still in slum. Exactly. Then you have your colonial masters. You are there milking your so-called black useless ancestors. You think you are milking black people. You don't know the blacks you are milking. They are your fucking ancestors. I'm watching all of you. Since you are all there, you pretend like you don't know what is happening, what has been happening to me for 30 years. Me now, like I said before, and I've said in the past, I'm watching all of you too. If they are raping your children on the streets, I swear with the last drop of my blood, you will know that one of my name is mind my peace business. I will pass like I didn't see anything. If you like, you call me wicked. I don't give a fuck. You are all there now. You are pretending like you don't know what I'm going through. Like you don't know what you have been doing to me for the past 30 years. My own, I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to mind my peace business. Because maybe let's say for example now I'm trying to go there to defend that child and the rapist runs away. Maybe the police now come, I'm the one they see on the scene, and the child's head is not on the right state of mind at that time. The child can mistakenly point me and say I'm the one that raped him or her. Then I will go to prison for a crime I did not commit. So since I'm aware, you are all aware of what you are doing. As I'm here, you see responsibility of even insects. I don't want in my life. Talk less of animal, talk less of human being. It can never happen. We've done that. See, I don't have time for bullshit anymore. I don't have time for nonsense anymore. All those rubbish are in the past. This talk that I'm still talking is for the 1% of innocent people on this earth that can't talk because of the evil controlling this earth in persons, human-based, called human beings. And the cohort idiots under them supporting them. And for those people that are under 6 feet that never got their justice. And for your Gen Z, anyone that we have sense to have ears to hear, to not end up like you generational wicked evil adults that want all the children on this earth to be miserable and damaged and doomed like you, because your life is worthless, useless. You want everybody under you and after you to be the same thing. So with that being said, you agency or any of you behind those agency, tell them to release, because you know me now. You can't hold my mouth. You can't hold my truth. I don't have skeleton in my cupboard. There is nothing you can hold against me. I'm clean from my head to my toe. I'm divine. You are all not. And this is why you are pained. It's not my responsibility. If you don't know yourself, it's not my responsibility. I've been teaching self-validation since I was a child to people. If you cannot self-validate yourself by yourself, it's your problem. It's a you problem, not a me problem. As you can see, I have my own life to live, especially after coming to find out that you have all been doing this to me purposely. No problem. So I'm just doing this for those in the future, for you to know that life is sweet and you can create sweetness for yourself by your own self, knowing that there are people in different categories controlling the wealth that Mother Nature have given to us, and there is nothing you can do about it. So what you can do about this is enjoy your best life by your own self and create opportunities for yourself by yourself. So real quick, this is the tent, and I'm going to be on mounting it or uninstalling it. I don't know how to say. Well, okay, I'm going to cut it and start another one because I want to face it to me so I can show you properly.